much more detail. I think that's the biggest thing today. Obviously, high school-wise, kids are much more developed. Much more concentrated, should I say. You find less guys playing multiple sports, and it's so football focused, and they're just much more mature at an earlier age. But it comes down to the same thing. Like, can you catch the ball? Can you run routes? Can you sink your hips? Can you separate? No matter 25 years from now, 25 years earlier, like, it comes down to those are the guys who, you look at Jerry Rice, you look at Nuke Hopkins, like all those guys that played a long time in the league. That's what they do. They make contested catches. They can separate, and they just show up every day. You just try to find situations when they come up in practice of, it's teaching for a moment that may happen twice a season or, once in 2 years. So just trying to teach the guys how to think football-wise and what they see, that every action has a reaction, a cause and effect. Like, this is why this is happening. And what you have a lot of times is guys just like to line up and just react. But you want to be able to react, but react to what you already know is going to happen. So seeing pre-snap what's going on, then confirming post-snap that I'm a half a second earlier and understanding what I'm doing, so I'm that much more faster. Sam has brought a maturity to our offense and to our team. He's won a lot, played in some big games, so the guys already had that inherited trust, and they knew him before he got here. But there's a level of responsibility, that they don't want to let Sam down. And if he's throwing a great football, like, you got to come down with it. There has to be trust built, and I think we're continuing to build that, the rapport that is needed. They had a great summer, and you can tell throughout camp that those guys have been together working hard. But there's a greater sense of accountability and belief, I think. Even in Steve, you mentioned Steve, who's made great strides, a very accurate passer, love to learn. The guys really like him, which is key. So if he's in the huddle, like, guys respect him, they trust him. So I think that's big in his development coming into this season.